everyone, so today we're going to be doing my May favourite 60 minutes, I think what a month we are now because everything's kind of moulding into one, hair in a bun because it's day 2 hair and I don't know what has happened to my hair. It's just, I'm trying to wear it curly again and obviously there's an adjustment period that comes with that and yeah, there's a lot of wearing it in a bun at the moment because everything else just is too much maintenance and it's just, I'm having difficulty with it anyway, so we'll come back to that at a later date. But I wanted to just chat to you about some of the things I've been really enjoying during the month of May. They're quite kind of indicative of what's been going on recently. Lockdown, we're not really doing stuff or whatever, but you still want to feel nice and that kind of thing. So I'll jump right into kind of body products first. I mentioned a different version of this. I think it was the lavender one, which I was really enjoying when I was pregnant, and I grabbed this one the other day and it's from Home Bargains and it's the Dead Sea collection, hemp and coconut lime bath salts. These smell incredible. I'm a massive fan of bath salts. I find they make me sleep better. It might just be kind of like a placebo effect, but I seem to feel like they do. And I put a big generous scoop. They're like $1.99 for quite a lot in here, and the smell is amazing and it's really relaxing, so I really like these. Home Bargains is the only place you can get them from, and they're just really good, and because they're like Dead Sea salt, I kind of feel like it's good for any aches and pains as well, so love that. The next thing I've got is a fake tan, and I have been keeping up with fake tanning during lockdown even though I've not been going anywhere, just because it is one of the kind of key beauty things that make me feel a little bit nicer. So like for example today I'm day 1 of fake tan, and I just feel kind of nicer, I feel more alive, I feel more awake, and it just helps me, especially postpartum when you're feeling a little bit chubby, a little bit I find it helps. So I have just been using Cheap and Cheerful Summer Ritz because my local Boots isn't operating properly. Only the pharmacy part of it is operating. They won't let you buy products that are kind of non-essential and just weird sort of things like that. So I haven't kind of had access to tons of product and I've kind of used things up, and I thought if I'm not going anywhere there's no point in kind of using a really expensive tan. So I've just been using the dark version of this. It's not my favourite ever, but it's nice. It kind of gives a nice colour. And it just makes me feel a little bit more put together and a little bit more alive, especially when you're sleep deprived with a new baby as well. Then because of that my skin's been quite dry because fake tan is very drying, and I love this. I've never actually used this before, and it's the Nivea Rose and Argan Oil in Lotion. This is so nice because it sinks in instantly and it's one of those moisturisers that's so easy to just pop onto your body and you can get dressed straight away, but it's really luxurious feeling, really moisturising feeling. I really like it. I think it's such a nice product and it smells really nice as well. So I've just been using that kind of after a shower just to kind of make everything feel not so dry from the fake tan, and also just to kind of keep my skin looking not dull when I don't moisturise. That tends to happen. Then makeup favourites. This is not actually the shade that's my favourite, but anyway, this is the Maybelline Instant Eye Eraser multi-use concealer. I don't know why I'm reading everything that's on it. This is in the shade Light. I usually use the shade Nude, but sometimes Nude is a little bit orange, I find, so I bought Light thinking that would be better. I don't like this shade as much as Nude. I will go back to just using the Nude one, but this is such a good product, especially on like lazy days when you're just at home and you want to put a little bit of makeup on just to feel a little bit better. This is so good because what you can do is you just do a big triangle underneath your eye, kind of cheek area. That gets rid of any of that redness. Down your nose, on your chin. Take like a beauty blender or Real Techniques buffing brush. Buff it all in. Your skin's kind of evened out and I'm quite happy to go out like that just to run errands and that kind of thing. And the application process with this is so easy. Like I said, the light shade's a tiny bit light for me. It'd be good if you kind of had the two. I could mix them, but I find that a bit faffy. So maybe I'll do a tutorial showing you kind of like my quick, just easy makeup routine, where I'll use this. I have got like base on today, but that's just because I was filming and I thought I'll put something on. But this is so good. It does kind of settle into any fine lines, but any concealer does that on me, so I just set it and it's generally okay. But just the ease of use with this, I love. Then speaking of base products, I should have put this on today, but I didn't. This has really surprised me. This is the Essence Insta Perfect Liquid Makeup, and it's the waterproof buildable coverage one, and I've got it in the shade number 50, which I think was called Honey. Perfect Honey, yeah. Packaging's very reminiscent of another brand, but I bought this because when I looked at it in store, I thought, because the packaging looked like MAC Face and Body, I shook it to see if it was quite liquidy, and the one in store did sound very liquidy. This one is not, but it is a really nice product. It's sort of quite buildable, it just gives you like a nice base, and it does stay put quite well. It's a good kind of summer sweat-proof kind of makeup, and it's so affordable. I want to say it was like £4 or something like that. And it's funny, isn't it? That's 30ml, and it looks like it's a tiny, tiny bottle, but most foundation bottles are 30ml anyway. I think that kind of just looks really small in comparison, but let me know if you want to see a full review about it, and I'll do like a little thing about it, because it's a really nice product, and it's really similar to Face and Body in that sort of sense. It's just the more heavy duty version, but the finish on the skin is slightly similar. It's that kind of luminous, almost tacky looking, but that one sets more than Face and Body does. Oh, I'm now thinking I really want to order Face and Body. I might have to make a little purchase of that, although God knows what shade I'd be in it now. And then this product, last but not least, my sister actually gave me this because she didn't use it, and it's the Laura Mercier Contour Palette. She said she doesn't like cream contours. I, in the summer, really like cream contours. I use them a lot. I'm going to take the protective mirror thing off. But you get these colours in here. So a lighter one, 2 darker ones. I'm not quite sure what you do with that, and then like a highlight. Full disclosure, I haven't used the highlight, but the contour colours I have been using, just the Real Techniques contour brush. I really like it, and it's a really cute little kit. You get like the little like explanation cards of what to do, and I just think it's really nice. Like I said, I'm a big fan of cream contours in the summer. I think they look really nice on the skin, so that is that. But that's everything product wise. I've got some TV recommendations and that kind of thing. So the first thing I wanted to recommend to you was season 2 of Save Me. It's a Sky Atlantic show created by Lenny James from Walking Dead, so Morgan from Walking Dead, but he's actually English, and I love that programme. I don't know what it is. I love the character he plays in it. He plays a guy called Nellie Rowe, who lives in kind of a very colourful part of London, and the characters in it are very interesting, and basically his daughter, in the first season his daughter goes missing, and it's all to do with that, but it's really, really fantastic. It's all on Sky Box Sets if you want to watch it, so I really, really recommend that. And then the next thing is a really old show, and I don't know anybody who watched this, so let me know if you've watched it and what you thought. But I watched it while it was on TV at one point, and then I never kind of watched it in the correct order, so it was one of those that I've revisited to watch in the correct order once I realised that the whole box set was on Sky Box Sets, and it is Big Love. It stars Bill, what's his name? I always get confused. Bill Paxton, because his name in the programme is Bill Henriksen, but the actor's Bill Paxton. I think he's died now though, hasn't he? But yeah, it's all about him, and he is a polygamist, so he has 3 wives who are all very different from each other, and it's all about their life kind of in Utah, and then the kind of polygamy compound that he comes from. It's fascinating. It's not one that maybe your men would like to watch with you. Paul really doesn't like it. He just finds it really boring, and he thinks it's really strange and doesn't like it. I really, really enjoy it. I'm on I think I'm on the last season of it now. I've been watching it for ages, but it's really, really enjoyable. Yeah, my favourite's Nikki. In case you're wondering, let me know if you've watched it, but it's called Big Love, and it's on Sky Box Sets. I've got a few things that are on my to watch list kind of coming up. I'm going to watch Normal People. I want to watch Unorthodox. think that's what that one's called. And I also want to watch the new Reese Witherspoon one with Kerry Washington. That's on Amazon Prime, I think. I haven't, is it Little Fires Everywhere or something like that? That's on my list as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Anyway, let me know what you've been loving this month, and I'll see you soon.